Hey there guys, it's me. I'm back again. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hot mess, not feeling all that great today. Well, I'm feeling better now, but just wasn't up for getting all glammed up, and my desk is kind of a disaster at the moment because I was doing some cleaning and trying to organize and I just lost energy. But anyway, I will probably be clearing it off for some of my upcoming videos. I've got some unboxings to do. I got my FabFitFun and my Ipsy, and then also I got something from Influencers, so definitely stay tuned for those. And now for the reason for this video. So I've really been having fun sharing videos of the books that I've been reading. I just recently finished a book called The Subtle Beauty. It's by Anne Hunter. Now I am a huge fan of fairy tale retells. I just love the creativity, the uniqueness that people come up with for the fairy tale retells, because I mean, they're a pretty classic story. I'm sorry, my cat's behind me. Yep, there she is. See? But each author takes their own unique view of how certain things happened. Like, for instance, this one, I'm not going to give too much away, but this one goes more in depth on what possibly could have caused the cat, I'm trying to do something. At the beginning of the book I really don't want to give away because it tells you a lot. I mean, if I were to give any of that away, it would just kind of, I don't want to ruin any of the book for you. So anyway, so this what's really cool though is that this particular book gives a different view of why a curse happened and how it happened. Takes a whole different direction than the typical, you know, he shunned a fairy when she asked for shelter and all that. It's a completely different direction. It's really cool, but anyway, aside from the beginning, which talks about a curse, there's also this really sinister character. For the life of me, of course, now that I've got the video going, I can't remember what his name is, but it's really cool because he's kind of the cause of everything. He sort of is an influencer of sorts in each of the stories, because there are actually other books. There's at least a couple of other books that are also retelling of different tales. They're really, really cool. I've actually been looking at them online, and I'm probably going to end up getting a couple of them after I'm done with my current book. But anyway, so it's just really cool because he kind of connects all of the stories, so they're all stored in the same world. Anyway, back to this one. Again, this one was called The Subtle Beauty. It was by Anne Hunter, and if my cat would be quiet over there, it is basically about a girl who is basically being married off to some unknown prince. Her father, she's a princess, of course. Her and her sister, they're sisters. There are 7 of them all together. Funny thing that I noticed that you might find amusing if you actually decide to pick up the book. Each of the girls has a certain, almost like the 7 deadly sins. So you've got lust, you have gluttony, pride, envy. Yeah, so you've got, oh, wrath. Yes, there's definitely wrath. Yeah, but anyway, so each of them has a different one of the 7 deadly sins, and the father's really cool. He just wants them to all be happy. He has to find someone that will work with them. So anyhow, Glory pretty much has her own romantic interests already, and yada yada. And yeah, it's just the typical. For part of it, it is kind of the typical Beauty and the Beast kind of story. It's just got a little bit of a twist. The characters were really, really cool. It was more in depth than your normal Beauty and the Beast story. The form that the Beast took this time was actually different than what it normally is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because it's just really, really cool. How she interacts with him, how she changes. She completely, because just to give you a heads up, like she is a very beautiful woman. Her name's Glory, and she's the youngest sister, and of course she's a bit on the prideful side. So this actually is a really good experience for her. Another little quirky thing that I noticed is that the father is determined to marry them to someone that will bring out the best in them. So kind of a good counterpart. So it's just really cool to see that. It's, you know, because when you find that right person that you love, that's, you know, good, a person that's good for you, they bring out the best in you, and you them. So So yeah, I mean, it's just a really, really great story. There's also a love triangle. You've got you think the romance is going to go one way, but then it goes another way. There's a whole story that happens before the main storyline. It actually all begins with the Beast's father and his mother, and it's just a really, really in-depth, unique take on Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, I love the world that Anne Hunter has created. I really enjoyed each of the characters. They were all unique. There might have been a little overkill on some of the sisters, because when I say that they're a vision of each of the seven deadly sins, they can be a little go a little overboard with those particular character traits, but still, it was really cool. Like, it doesn't say anywhere in the description that that's going to be part of it, and I think that's how she came up with the sisters' personalities. So yeah, anyway, it's really cool. Well, anyway, if I were to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars, I'd definitely give it a 5-star. In fact, I did on my Amazon review. I believe I submitted that. I have to double check that, because I definitely want people to know about this story. It's, again, if you like fairy tale retells, it's a really, really great version of Beauty and the Beast. It definitely makes something new out of an older story that's been around for, goodness, longer than a lot of us have been. I mean, that's from, oh goodness, I don't even remember. Beauty and the Beast, I think that's from like France, from like 16th century France, something like that. I'm completely off on that. I know that's not the actual time frame, but I just know that the story has been around for a long time, and it's rare to find a really unique take on it. They usually follow the same kind of storyline, but this one went a little further. Anyway, definitely check it out. Sorry for all the cat distractions. If you'd like to check out the book, definitely check it out down below. I have put a link to the digital book, because it is a digital book that's available. I will state that I did receive the item free to review, but all opinions are my own. I mean, I really, really enjoyed this book. I couldn't put it down. I had it on my Kindle, and yeah, I almost even downloaded or checked to see if there was like a download for the audio version, because I didn't want to put it down when I needed to drive and stuff. But obviously I wasn't reading while I was driving, but it would have been cool to hear somebody else tell me the story too. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and definitely stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you want to check out what I got in my FabFitFun box, and Ipsy, and also what Influencer sent me, because those are going to be a lot of fun. And also, thumbs up if you like book reviews, because, I want to make sure that I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. I want to make sure that it's actually helping people find good books to read. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!